And good evening and welcome to Friday Night Football for the Ripon Tigers. That's Marty Ernzer and myself, Lynn Krause, are in Clintonville tonight as the Ripon Tigers travel here to take on the Truckers. And we are set up at Mark Joy Stadium here in Clintonville. And tonight, the Tigers 0-1 against the Truckers, also 0-1 in another non-conference matchup here. It's a beautiful Friday night for high school football, no doubt about that, and a very nice facility as well here in Clintonville. As you know, the Tigers were defeated last week by Laconia by a score of 42-7. And the Clintonville Truckers last week, they were beaten by Marinette. And I don't have the score right in front of me, but maybe Marty's got the score. But it was 46-6, where Marinette defeated Clintonville. But anyway, we are at Clintonville tonight, and Marty, it's a gorgeous night. I guess we'll see what transpires.
Yeah, it's high school football, like you said when you started the intro. Friday night under the lights, that's what it's all about, and that's what makes it so fun for everybody early in the year. You know, it's interesting how there's 5 Fridays in the month of August. Well, this is the 5th Friday, folks, and this will be 2 games under our belt at the conclusion of tonight. And talking about last week's game, we did not get a chance to talk to Coach Selgrad. He was just too busy out there in pregame. I could see it in his body language. But so they're going to approach this a lot differently, I think, than last week. I think they got thrown into the fire. They have a lot of youth. Ripon does, I'm referring to. And things went sideways in a hurry, if you will. I think Coach Selgrad wants to prevent that from happening tonight. And I think he can, and I say that just if you meet the guy, his tenor, and just the way he carries himself, this head coach, I think kids are going to gravitate to him, but it's going to take a while to buy into what he's selling. And I think they can start tonight. They can do it by just not – the biggest thing, Lynn, you can't be beating yourself with big mistakes. You know, snaps. We talk about that on the drive over from Ripon, and that's going to be important tonight. That turnover category for Ripon, and most every game they go into this year, they cannot lead in that category and that statistic of turnovers.
Well, one thing that has certainly plagued the Tigers last week and is going to hurt the Tigers again this week is they're not playing with a full roster.
Yep.
I'm going down the roster tonight, Marty, and there's 10 student athletes that are not suited up to play for Ripon. So
right.
Certainly that is
right. And then
going to hurt them.
And then to piggyback onto that observation, Lynn, there are a dozen 9th graders on that varsity Ripon roster. And you combine that with what you just talked about, 10 players not playing tonight, not suited up. And then the ones that are a dozen of them are 9th graders. Just think about that.
Yeah.
They were in 8th grade just a matter of 3 months ago.
All right. Well, we'll run through the captains quickly for the Tigers.
Yeah.
It's number 3, Declan Dudzinski, the senior, and number 6, Carter Kissinger, the senior. For Clintonville, they have a variety of seniors. Sam Wegener, he is a senior captain. He led the team last week in receiving.